So hi guys. My name is Nontsegelo Numalo. I am a proudly South African. I am based in Finland, but I have been in South Africa for some time, and yeah, we continuing with. This was my favorite day because, I mean, it wasn't my favorite day. It was the sad day because it was my last day in South Africa, and yeah, I was with mom, and she had this surprise of the night and the day. So yeah, we enjoyed our breakfast, which the place was a beautiful, was amazing, where we went to. And excuse me, after the breakfast, of course, we went to see some. It wasn't a game drive. It was just learning about animals and some trees and some plants. So it's not called game drive. So yeah, after the breakfast, we went there, but let's not talk about it now. Let's just talk about this place, yo guys. This place was to die for. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you too much details because you're gonna wanna know where it is and what's the name, and I'm not gonna tell you what's the name because I'm not gonna promote them, honey. I paid full service, which I didn't pay full service. Mom paid full service, so we're not about to promote them free of charge, honey. But yeah, the place is situated in Durban. Another person would be like, so why did you make the video if you're not gonna tell us where you? I made the video so that I could share with you guys how awesome my day was. My last day in South Africa, yeah, and yeah, they are very beautiful places. Like these places, this place is situated in Johannesburg. Yeah, in Johannesburg. So yeah, guys, you're gonna enjoy the content because we did also go and see the animals, and yeah, and the guy that was driving, yo guys, you gotta give him a 5 because oh man, she doesn't care. We can follow us honestly.
No, I'm comfortable with stuff like that. It doesn't bother me. Because I always see people in my videos like, oh, you're right. And then the guy, one kid, I think the guy was saying, the guy's like, oh, I'm even funny. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Some people, they get irritated when they see me. And it's my job. Yeah, that's how I also eat.
Yeah. No, I haven't bothered them. Oh, mozzarella, yes. Mozzarella. Yes. Oh, because I made this one. No, it's fine. Just put it on top of it. Oh, yeah.
I'm also not allergic to cheese. I don't know. I live in Europe and we use too much cheese.
Oh, yeah. So, especially in the Netherlands, huh? Yeah, everything comes with cheese, whether it's sweet, where were you from?
Yeah.
That's the one country I still have to go to.
You have to come, honey. Mom came and she enjoyed it.
No, that's the one country. I'm actually going to go to the one country I haven't been to.
But it's cold. Oh, you're talking like two and it's cold. Maybe I've been in 20 countries in Europe.
Oh, yeah. I can't even remember. Okay, enjoy it.
Finally, maybe like one cheese. With another lecture.
Chicken mozzarella.
Yes. Anything. Maybe the first one. No chili. Don't forget chili. Good, Eva.
Chili in the rana.
Ika ba ang ganan? Ako. Okay, fine. Nani ba? Mas kaya kancane kakhulu. Ngifuna ngiphuma la ngiphume ngibaba nami. Yabo.
Uyababa already nje.
I want to be more.
Hawu. Ngafuna ukuthatha ishayini yethu sonke.
More drama.
Sengijwayele. Sekuyangithatha.
No, but still people say, wow, it's still young. Pero gusto ang ito ko na sticks. Thank you. Thank you. Mark Ruth and I Injani babe? Angifuna ukukhombisa iFinland ukuthi South Africans. Yeah, ngifuna ukukhombisa ukusilalela. Africa is the best. Ngeke nginikhiphe ubuso niyes, abe nginihlonipha. Ninjani ma?
To rejuvenate the grass and the soil. Are your legs okay? Do you want me to move this a bit forward?
Please, just to keep it because I'm tall.
Is that okay? Yeah, I also have very long legs, which so I don't really, I can't ever sit in the front here. I have to sit in the middle of the back row. Right.
On social media, I have over 1 million followers.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not even close. I'm on like 500.
It's okay.
But I've got there's good content out here, and I've got my own photography business, so
Oh, that's super
I
cool.
get some good content out here. Just watch out for the branches on the left there. Thanks for seeing. Cheers, guys. And I'm sure some of you have seen the gardens around here, all these succulent gardens. They were started about 21 years ago. Just these areas, and he had a nursery and he just planted indigenous plants. And when we opened here, he donated a lot of his plants here. So we just kept pretty much harvesting succulent plants. And some of the guys in the eco team that manage these gardens have been here since day one, for 21 years.
Interesting.
Didn't if you want to come to church just now? There's a church outside.
That's my mom. Hi.
It's our marquee, but the church same as the spa. This is our facility, but the spa rents it from us. Cinzanani, I think it means it was supposed to be another name without the Z or the I. I think it's supposed to mean, I think, peace or happiness or something like that.
I think they're supposed to say Sizanani.
Yes,
Help each
Sizanani,
other.
yes.
Yes.
What
Help
does
each
Sizanani
other.
mean?
Help each other.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
that makes
Sizanani.
sense. Yeah. And then you guys see these two statues next to us here. You might have seen them at outside reception.
Yes.
And then at banqueting, we've just put up another two now. These are called sable antelope. They almost went extinct about 6 or 7 years ago. We don't have them yet on our property. Our property is just 100 hectares, a little bit too small for them. They need about 400 hectares. Our property is 300. But we are soon going to grow our property to about 1,000. I'll explain, and then we'll be able to introduce them. And yeah, I mean, to give an idea of how rare they are, in 2018 there was an auction in Joburg, and there was one sold just after they almost went extinct, and he was sold for 27 million rand.
Hi, Bo. Can I find the owner of it? The person have money.
It's a royal family that got the antelope, and it was for breeding. That's why it was so expensive, because they needed him to start up the whole generation of sable again.
There's money in these wild animals, eh?
Not all of them, some of them.
Definitely. I'm not
Like the ones we have, the springbok, the wildebeest, and maybe the zebra. You can get for good prices or sell them for decent prices. But yeah, blesbok, impala, things like that are quite. So when we need to control our populations of our animals, we would love to obviously sell them off to other places, and sometimes even trade animals. So for example, if we wanted to get a kudu or an inyala, maybe we could swap them with another animal, and then we trade like that. But unfortunately, some of our common animals that are overpopulated, they're overpopulated everywhere.
Oh.
So no one wants to buy them anymore.
Because they have to.
Exactly. And because there's no natural predators here, we have to unfortunately cull these animals ourselves. Culling is not a nice thing at all, but it is necessary. if you just look in front of us, I mean, look how many people are living here now. 100 years ago, there weren't people here.
There were animals.
Animals could walk all the way to that mountain at the back if they wanted to. So it just shows because there's more people. Even look at us, we overpopulated now, you know, and we look how we're affecting the planet because of us being overpopulated. You have to really, by having a bush hotel in the city like this, you really have to manage the animals, manage the property. That's why we also do fires, so we can encourage the animals to eat in certain areas where we want them to cover, you know. So
what is Charlie putting them down?
Pardon?
What's the process?
Culling, yeah, you put them down, yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah. We do it. It is very sad, but every park and reserve in the world does it. Yeah. Sure. Even in Europe, if they see a moose or an elk in the road in the city, they are allowed to shoot it and take it with them. So I mean, it hasn't got to that point yet. If you see an impala in Joburg, you can't just shoot it and take it. But
you make headlines.
Yeah, that's why. And these animals don't know that they can't go into the cities. They don't know that they can't go there. They don't know that people are there.
Yeah.
So, well, they do, but they don't think that we don't want them around, you know, or want them in our yards. So it's a very tricky balance for them.
But in terms of the meat, okay, I'm a chef, honey. Yeah. In terms of meat, if you like impala, if it's eatable and you feel like it's too much, do you guys sell the meat or do you just like?
The animals that we cull, we give the meat to the staff and the security and the eco team that help with the property.
Can I be in your staff too? Because I haven't eaten these animals.
You can go to carnivores. Carnivores has a lot of wild meat there. Giraffe, crocodile, zebra.
Is that in Joburg?
There's one in Four Ways and Mulder's Drift. Are you going to that one? Yeah.
Make sure you lay a foundation with stuff like.
Mom, why you've never told me about this?
It's hectic meats.
It is. It's very.
It's
very pungent. Yeah. So I just want to show you what's happening out here quickly. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Joburg South, but this is Mayfield Park and Kibler Park over here. Do any of you remember Isidingo residential area? Horizon Deep was down there. And then they had a gold mine in Isidingo as well. If you look on top of the mountain on the right there. But that's a cement factory, it's not a gold mine. So
they made it look like a gold mine.
Exactly, yeah. Brilliant. So it's quite nice relevance here, you know. Who thought that they would film Isidingo here?
Yeah.
We would think it would be CBD or somewhere closer. Somewhere else. And then have any of you heard of Eye of Africa?
Yes.
Me, no.
Beautiful. That's where you all want to stay.
Yeah, exactly. This is the only time I will see Eye of Africa is from here. But yeah, that's with the towers on top of it. That's Eye of Africa.
Wait,
right at the back there.
With all the
wait, with the Eye of Africa, it's the second time I hear this name, but I just see houses and mountains.
The mountain right at the back with the towers on top of it. That's Eye of Africa. Yeah.
Okay. What is it famous for?
It's a golf estate.
Golf is very expensive.
Very.
It's my kind, yeah?
I went to a festival there and even that was too posh for me.
Is it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's
high class.
Yeah, they really it's a different breed of people that live there. Yeah, it's crazy, really.
It's also cool, you know. Studying.
Bowen Properties. The cheapest house they have there is 1.8 mil.
Oh,
you know, like it's crazy.
Did you say cheapest and you say 1.8?
Exactly, it's crazy.
But it's such a beautiful place to live in the States.
It is.
Why can I borrow my head?
But that's why you can't. You know, the last one that was seen, I think, was 5 years ago. But you see those wildebeest there that go past there in the middle of that patch there, but he used to be in charge of all those females. Now, is he one of them? No, he's not anymore. I thought that he did something else. No, he used to be in charge of them, and the guy that's in charge now had a fight with him. Until next year, mate. Yes, we know. He has to sit here and watch that guy mate with his woman. And then only next year can he challenge him. So if the stallion steals a female from another guy, like I've been talking about around the corner, even if he fights him and he wins the female, if she's less than 4 months pregnant, because he wants to mate now, he will rape her to force a miscarriage. So that she can be ready to mate again right now. I don't want to wait for your child to be born and then wait for your child to get old and then we can only mate. Because again, next week another guy can come and kick me out and then I didn't get a chance to mate.
But so that's so unfair though.
You don't go to a club and with your girlfriend and then her mother you have to mate with her mother and her sisters and everyone else. You have one partner. With these animals they have multiple. These groups of females. I always say to guests, you know, it's like going to Billy the Bums or Stones or somewhere.